going on, you guys? When you got to another one take review. Today we got one for Enola Holmes. Just dropped on Netflix, starring Jesus Christ, Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes, which is Sherlock Holmes' sister. Everybody knows Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective, world's greatest detective. Even though like he probably the second greatest detective, like after Batman, because nobody's better than Batman. But anyway, I was checking this out today, and I'm gonna be real. It's not a miss, but I wasn't invested in the film enough. It's basically about her. She was raised by her mother, just her and her mother. You know what I'm saying? And her mother ends up going missing, I guess you could say. And I have to like be real careful about what I say about this film, because if I can easily spoil some things. It's about her going on a searching for her mother because she's trying to get away from her brothers, Sherlock and her other brother. What is his name? Mycroft. Yeah. So she's trying to get away from them to go find her mother because they aren't. I'm gonna say they aren't looking for her, but you know they don't have a real close relationship like her and her mother does. So on the way to find her mother, she ends up discovering a young lord who's on the run, and people are trying to kill him. And so that's a small part of it. But the film for me, I was just never truly invested in the film itself. Like I was like find myself out of it, and in all actuality, I took a nap like halfway through the film, and like woke up, had to like start over. And that's not to say that the film was bad, because I don't think it's a bad film at all. It's just I wasn't solely invested in it. Millie Bobby Brown. Oh my God, say that 3 times fast. Millie Bobby Brown does like a good job in the role, and I like the way that they portray the character. It's like it wasn't like, oh, she was just like this prodigy. No, she worked for her smarts and everything. It's like, you know, she was intelligent. She got out of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Skillfully. But I think the biggest flaw is just there were times where you were going places that you just didn't care about going to. Like you never. There was a time. Well, I say there were a few times where I was just kind of like, okay, I hate the situation that this girl's in, and the way she's being treated. I don't like that. So you kind of want her to win, most definitely, just because of basically the situation that are happening around her, and like some of the people that she encountered that are just like the worst. So you want her to win, but at the same time you just watching like, okay. And it's also it was missing that like detective type feel to me. They'll have like 5 minutes of like detective work for me, and like spans like, okay, she'll like spend some time trying to solve stuff, and then boom, she'll get it on to something else, and then she go, and then the movie goes on for a while, and then like, okay, then she sits down like, okay, I have to really think detective work. Oh, okay, bam. So it was never. To me, it was never like, clue here, and stuff like that. It was just when she sat down and just thought about it, everything came to her and just worked out in her favor. But I don't think it's bad, but it's just not something that I was like super invested in. But I think the overall story that you get from it, I definitely appreciate, just because I'm an older brother. I have 2 little sisters, and that time, granted, this is not based on a true story or anything, but just, you know how women were treated during that time, and like how like it was tough for you to say, well, their job was to like, hey, like be in the kitchen, and like you know, just their only job was to like find a husband and stuff to take care of them. So the fact that she wanted the biggest thing is kind of like, hey, go out on your own and like make your own journey, like, you know what I'm saying, follow your own path. You know, they don't let nobody tell you what path to follow. I really enjoy that, simply because I have little sisters, and I always preach to them to my dying day, and anything that can make them see something like, hey, it's something I definitely would have watched with them, would have preferred to watch with them. So like, hey, you can go do whatever you want. Can't nobody tell you what to do. you wasn't put here to be somebody's. You weren't put here to be here for somebody. You can go do whatever the hell you want to do. And so I like that they definitely got that message across. That message landed for me. So I enjoyed that. But overall, movie for me was just kind of meh. I say that. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I give it a C. I give it a C. You guys check out Enola Holmes on Netflix. Let me know what you thought about it. Some people probably love this thing. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I don't feel like I was the audience for this one. But like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe out there. And I will catch up with you guys later. Peace.